Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Rogue Actions time. How you doing, Heinzie?
Good morning, Cubs. Morning, fam. It's great to be back. Yeah, Monday. It comes around quick, but yeah, feeling pretty good today. Life's pretty cool. We're about to grind again, brother, but we'll come back to that in a little while.
Oh, gosh. I'm hoping this week is better than the last few weeks. CG's been kind of silent for a little bit, and hopefully there's something coming that's going to kind of shift the momentum here, because I feel like momentum has been just a little bit no bueno.
Yeah, it's been a little bit quiet. Yeah, it's been, as we say, a slow news week would be the best way to put it.
Yeah.
I think that's what we've had. That's not always a good thing, but let's hope there's a reason for it. In the past, we've had slow news weeks, and then it's exploded afterwards. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see.
Now, we got to get into our mini moment. I really liked this one. We got Joey from Friends here reacting to maxing out his crate. Good job. And it started again in 4 days. Or today now.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. See, I didn't get the max crate just on sheer willpower. I couldn't do it. I totally had the roster to do it, but I couldn't will myself to do that much grinding, man.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty epic grinding in the end.
Yeah.
I actually left it. I think I left it the first few days. I was a bit slow getting up and running, momentum wise myself.
Yeah.
But I then did bring it home hard and fast once I got an idea on a couple of teams that will get a couple of feats at once, and sped things up a little bit. And yeah, I think I finished it with about 3 days left. I got the red crate, so yeah, we're up and running, closing them all.
There you go. Well, pay attention, guys, to Heinzie's video coming next. We'll get for topic number 4 here. We'll talk a little for some tips to try to help you out with the next conquest. Although if your drive isn't there, I guess it's just not there, and we get it.
We're all in this together, guys. We're all in this together, Cubs.
So we got to talk Relic 9. Now, I think it's really interesting. I want to kind of speculate on this, and we're going to talk a little bit more about it on your video as well, but somebody sent this to me today. Relic 9 initially, I forgot about this. It was announced coming at the end of August, and here we are at the end of September. Sounds like Relic 9 has obviously been delayed, which is great for a lot of reasons, but how delayed will it be, and what do you think the reasons are for delaying it?
Look, I'm hoping it's a gameplay balance issue. That's what I'm hoping would be the reason. I would like to think that they're testing a lot of this at the moment, and we hear that we know there's a good range of testers out there, in the community, and they know their stuff. So I am hoping that there's a few balance issues that are causing a little bit of a delay in it. Guys, I have no idea whether that's true or not. It's crystal balling here. I'm not going to lie, but I'm not disappointed that it's taking a bit longer, Cubs. I still think Relic 9 is way too soon at the moment. And as we know, we've had a lot of things lately in this game that have been of a negative direction. And I don't think Relic 9 would certainly be helping that, getting some positivity back around the place if we release that too soon. That's how I feel.
So that's kind of what I'm hoping is the case. More than anything, is that CG is kind of reading the room right now, right? And going, if we increase the cap here to Relic 9, I think they're gonna kill us. So maybe we should wait and do something good. And that's the other part of it that I'm maybe more interested in, is not just that they're delaying it because they think that we would just lose our minds, but hopefully also they're delaying it because they've got something else in the bag that they think is going to be received very well, and they're going to give that to us first before they bring us the inevitable Relic 9. Look, Relic 9 is obviously coming still. It's just more of a question of when and what could potentially hit before we see Relic 9.
Yeah. I mean, we need some positivity pretty soon, Cubs. It's been a lot of one-way traffic in the wrong way. We have been hearing and seeing reports all over the place of, guilds losing members and long-term members, not new guys, not new players, but a lot of people that, spend and don't spend, people that have been going through the highs and lows up until now, just saying, you know what, enough's enough. And whether I agree with that or not, doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is that people out there are, basically putting their hand up and saying, you know what, I'm just about cooked here. So it's not a great situation. And yeah, definitely something needs to be addressed sooner rather than later. And I am, as you know, Cubs, I'm pretty positive with stuff like this. I'm not going to jump up and down. I'm not. We want our game to be great. We want it to be successful. We want it to be fun. We that's what we want. We have that passion for this game. We've been playing it for years.
We are positive. You and me both are positive. So. But that doesn't mean that our positivity can erase the objectively negative things happening in the
100%.
game right now. So hopefully we see something positive coming that can, kind of tame the waters before we chuck Relic 9 into the ocean.
Can I just ask, Cubs, before we get to that, the last biggest negative impact to member numbers in guilds was when Relics came out.
Yeah.
Like last year. Okay.
Yeah.
And we lost a lot of people, like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Do you think we're in that same position again at the moment? Do you think it's anywhere near as extreme as it was back then? Or where do you think things are sitting at the moment? Well, this wasn't a question we were thinking of. It's just something I was curious to get your opinion on.
No, it's a good question, and it's pure anecdotal for me. I don't have any data to support what I think is the case, but it feels to me like it's the same or worse. It's just based on my own anecdotal observation. But to qualify that statement, I can't know if it's better or worse or where it lies because I just don't see any data to support those claims. It's just what I'm observing.
Yeah. Now, I think if you're talking about just gut instinct, which is all we're talking about right now, and community, communication, it's definitely at least to that level. There's no doubt. And
you know who does know? The man above us right now, Crumb. He would know that data, but he probably could. They probably would let him share that kind of data.
I very much doubt they would. I'd be very surprised.
So, Crumb, how many people left the game since August?
But we love our boy Crumb. Look, we love Doja and we love Crumb. Look, it's not on them. It really isn't. I mean, we know it comes from higher up, and I mean they have to deliver these messages. That's their role. So, let's not be too hard on these boys because they do a lot for the community. They're engaging more than they were, Cubs, obviously with yourself as well, which is great. They're doing the right thing, but I've got no doubt that they're under a lot of pressure from all the community, and I think that we have to be a little bit careful in going too hard at them because it's not on them.
Trust me, as the community guys, they're obviously not making the decisions. They want to announce stuff. They want to communicate stuff that they know we're gonna love. I mean, that's my own. I can't speak for that, but if I was in their position, I would be way more amped to announce something like, community GAC, for example, than Relic 9, so
100%.
Anyway, all right.
Absolutely.
Look, we got to talk about the Executor. And I ran into this post today. I think this is a really good point. Big props to this user here, Trouser Deagle. Who people always come up with the most interesting screen names, right?
I do love it. It's a good name.
But
it's a good name.
He's talking about this ability here on the Executor. We only need to keep them from escaping ability, which if you notice at level 7 adds the taunt on the bounty hunter ally that you are healing. And he talks about how this, I actually think is a really good point, is a lot of players have decided not to upgrade that ability because that taunt actually puts you at a little bit more of a disadvantage, especially against other executors in the mirror match. And so people who have upgraded it to level 7 and 8 are regretting that upgrade, which is a lot of prestige. They're regretting that upgrade because of that taunt. What are your thoughts on that, Heinz? Do they still have the Executor just really not quite on right now?
Did you just mention the P word?
Yeah, let's just move on. We don't need to. We don't need to go there again, okay?
I had to do it. I had to do it.
No,
it had to be said, man. It had to be.
You didn't have to do that to me on the stream right now.
Why not?
Because
I won't.
The joke is dead.
No, it's not. It's never dead. Never. Okay.
You're
so
right,
we
it's
got
probably
ourselves. So we got ourselves another. I mean, you're going to call it what? More of a paper zombie situation, aren't you? You know, that character was better at lower gear level. They changed zombie. They cranked it up to a level where it was certainly more efficient and more effective. So it definitely needs to be addressed. I don't think this is the only thing that needs to be addressed with Executor. The AI is still terrible. I've done a few battles today, and really, you know, I actually viewed my own fleet being attacked, and I had, you know, a different reinforcement ship than a bounty hunter or an empire come out as first reinforcement. It's ridiculous. So there's certainly a lot of other things. There's certainly there's still issues with Executor. We know it's OP. We know it's full on. We know it's a really strong capital ship, but the AI still ain't right yet. And again, this is another example of something that needs to be adjusted with this lineup sooner rather than later. No doubt.
Okay. All right, well, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully we have some great news coming this week. We will be anxiously waiting for something to maybe turn things around. But in the meantime, go ahead down below, click on Heinze's video, continue Rogue Actions, because we got more to talk about, don't we, Heinze?
We do, man. We're just warming up, guys. We're all in this together. Conquest is here. Let's help each other out.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Like the video on your way out. And as always, my brothers, don't forget...